Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for February the 1st through to the 15th. We are in beautiful Aquarius season, so we'll see how the air mixes with the fire, with your fire. This is a general reading, Saggy. Ooh, a couple of cards have just come out for you, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. We'll look at the future beyond and get more information for you. So some cards have come out. We have Death cards, Scorpio, Mars, Pluto, Uranus. And we have the Sword Prince, Gemini, Chariot, which is actually upside down. So it's actually interesting here because there is a sense that there could be some interesting energy around. It is really windy here at this moment. I got the word volatile, Saggy. There could be some energy that you're dealing with, trying to get remotivated again. So I feel like there could be some people around with some extreme emotions or some extreme reactions. It could be you just want to dodge them or you don't want to get involved with them because it could end up in something, you know, a full-on fight or yelling match or whatever it is, and it's just like, I don't need that. So something else is coming back around for you, and this is something huge. This is something big. This is something that you haven't been able to overcome in the past, and it's coming back around, and it might even... It's got this sense of being so big it's hard to overcome is the energy it's being presented with. But what it's coming back around to show you is that you have actually changed and transformed in such a way that now this thing that seemed like a mountain is now a molehill. So it is actually interesting how it's presenting here. It's saying that this huge change is actually so much happening. It's something that you couldn't get off the ground. It's something that you found it hard to even get started with. It's something that just felt so blocked and overwhelmed that we can't get past this. You can't get past this. And so it is coming back as a feeling of, I can't do that again. I can't be going past this again. But this Death card is actually what it's trying to do is bring you to a higher state, to pull you up above this and show you, to free you of it, basically, to show you that you are something way beyond this. You are something way bigger than this, that there is another way, there is another path. There is a possibility that maybe you haven't been considering here. And it's actually something really strong is trying to drag you down, and something really strong is trying to also pull you up at the same time. And it can also feel like you're somewhere in the middle here, Sagittarius. And the energy trying to pull you down is an old energy. It's an old block. And the energy trying to pull you up is an energy that is returned, that's wanting to return you to yourself, to your power, to your source, to a cosmic mind, a higher version of you, a soul version of you, and trying to show you how you have grown as a soul. So it's actually very interesting because this is very deep stuff, and it can go very deep into your subconscious, and it can be things that you haven't really wanted to shed any light on, or light hasn't been shed on in the past, and it can be very deeply personal. So there can be some, it can be around a conflict, it can be around a strife, it can be around some kind of anger as well that's occurring here, that's coming back. Something that's coming back. And this anger, that if it does come up, it can propel you forward. So it's something, it's interesting, a cycle returns for you to overcome something in a very short way. There's a very long way to say something big is coming back for you to overcome this time and rise above it. So I'm going to pull and lay something to rest finally. finally be able to lay something to rest. This is all about something that's really, really held you back in a big way. It says, my home is a peaceful haven. Beautiful. I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace. So that is a really beautiful energy to come through for you, Sagittarius. With this energy hitting you, it can be very intense emotional energy, very deep emotional energy. So having your home as a peaceful haven can be a very important energy for you, can be very important for you. And also to understand the home can actually be symbolic of self as well, to know that there is peace that resides within you. Gosh, okay, so I think you'll be, it's being faced with your own duality, you as a human and you as a spiritual being, and the spiritual beings coming in and just pulling in the big guns and going, all right, we're overtaking now. Here we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Star card, beautiful, the Three of Cups, lovely. Look, there's some things to celebrate here. There's new beginnings, King of Cups, wow, and there's that Scorpio card at the end. So it could be very much related to a Scorpio in your life as well. And we have, oh my goodness, the Ace of Cups coming in. This is so beautiful. This is a huge death and a huge birth all happening at once for you. So it's a big energy coming through, but it feels really, really good. So it's going to be this push-pull energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is an independent energy. It's an energy of feeling on your own. It's crossed by the Hierophant, which is your soul energy coming through. And it's a higher, stronger energy coming through, a higher law coming through. And it's a very strong Taurian energy as well. It could be around a dominant Taurus in your life. But I do feel like this is about looking at areas where they want you to step into greater independence, especially financially, especially having the confidence to know that you can make money. You can make a lot of money. You can make your own money. You can step out. You can be on your own. And so it's this lovely energy of a very strong soul energy coming through and just kind of giving you a huge kind of push with that Hierophant energy. This can be wanting to be free of rules, restrictions, other people's laws, other people's institutions, wanting to go out and work for yourself or be by yourself, or not be working for an institution anymore, leaving an institution. You're crossed by this Hierophant energy, but it's really a sense of wanting to break free of limitations and other people's rules that are coming through in a big way. And the thing that's held you to this energy that has kept you feeling stuck, this is the energy that's coming back to be put to rest. So, something that might actually be on your mind and might be an important theme is how you're looking after yourself. There can be, self-care, self-nurturing, basic things like getting enough food, healthy food, water, sleep, rest. This can be a mothering energy. It can be around themes around your mother, about how you were looked after by your mother, how you were nurtured by your mother, or relationship with mother. But really this Queen of Cups is saying on a bigger level, what is fulfilling you here? What deep down is fulfilling you? And ask this big question of how can you be free and have more fulfillment? How can you be free, have both of those things rather than feel tied to something else or dominated or by something else or under the restriction or jurisdiction of something else? So, yeah, it's really beautiful energies coming back to saying how it's a very deep sense of fulfillment, very deep. And so at the base of the readings, I do apologize that it's really windy here, Sagittarius, so I hope that that's not picking up on the mic at the moment. But we do have the Two of Wands at the base, and this is a sense of very deep down, there's a decision to leave something behind, to take something up and to leave something new that will step you into what it is that you've always wanted, or something that you've always wanted but never been able to step into for whatever reason. And it's starting something new that you truly, truly want, that you truly love and desire and can bring great fulfillment. So deep down, you've already kind of made that decision. Deep down, this is already happening. You're already stepping into this new path. So that's why this is all coming up to be dismantled. In the recent past, you know, the theme that came up was the Five of Pentacles. It's to do with lack. What was lacking, what was missing in your life, in particular related to rejection, feelings of not being good enough, not having enough money, not being paid enough. All those sort of themes are coming through. And where were you expecting that as well? Where were you only opening to a limited amount of things coming to you? So abundance coming to you. So it's become, I mean, this could be a period of, this can be related to debt, bill shock. It can be all sorts of things that can be coming in, but it's really come up as a theme to show you what a cycle of poverty of consciousness that you might have been in, and to show you now you're being called to step into something even greater and bigger, which is wonderful. So in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords, which is feeling stuck still, but it's a self-imposed limitation. This Eight of Swords, this character can very easily free themselves from this. And so what it's do is it's going to highlight the areas where you're feeling very, very stuck, because this is the area that actually that is going to be transformed, that is going through the hugest change and transformation. So it can become very obvious to you. It can be when you're about to step into this energy can fight. This energy of not wanting to start, not wanting to get motivated, not wanting to go and put yourself out in a situation that you are, whether you're knowing it or not, seems unsafe, because it's putting yourself outside of a comfort zone. It might be opening yourself up to vulnerability. Whatever it is, that's going to fight and say, no, I want to keep you where you are. But this Death Scorpio energy is a bigger energy that's coming through here. And that's actually going to kind of pull the tide, and the tide will change. So that's why we've got this beautiful Ace of Cups energy coming through. This Queen of Cups here in your conscious mind, you're thinking about how to bring this in. She's contemplating. It's this energy of contemplating, and in it comes. So it's beautiful. Replenishment, love, fulfillment, rebirth, birth. It's lovely, beautiful energy coming in with that Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning. So there's a very strong overlapping cycle of the old, a very deep pull from the old, and stepping into the new. Now you're presenting as the star, and this is what I love. It's beautiful Aquarian energy. The star card is the card of Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season, so you're very much in tune with the energies that are coming in. We've moved into the age of Aquarius. It's a slow transition over years, but you are just like feeling light, hopeful. This star card is looking at ways to replenish and be really soul connected, coming back to the source and being very divinely guided here. So I love that you're presenting as the star card, because it's kind of showing a willingness to move forward. It's even showing the fact that you have intrinsically changed. You are now something so very different. And so now when this comes around, it's lighter. You feel lighter. So when this heavy energy that tries to hold you back comes up again and revisits, it's now much easier to step beyond that. And so this could be that this is actually, you have a higher vision. You actually have an inspiration. You have something you're aspiring towards that you really want to bring in. And it's just a matter of overcoming something in order to bring that in. So it's beautiful. It's all heading in the right direction, Sagittarius. And look, there's celebration around you, surrounding you. The Three of Cups, celebration. Look, I feel like even though there might be a struggle here, people might see the struggle, there is a sense that people are seeing that this is going to be good for you. There's going to be a lot of support. This can be getting together. This can be family get-togethers or friends or small groups of people. But I do feel like this is spirit guides as well, and people from the other side celebrating that you are doing this, that this is finally coming about for you. So it's beautiful energy coming around with this Three of Cups. And then, you know, we've got the new beginning here. So the Fool card, this is what you're wanting to bring in. I think, you know, you're getting yourself at the right frequency, the right vibration, in the right space to bring in this beautiful new beginning, that you are wanting to, like, this new energy, stepping into this new, that you're wanting to bring in here. And it's something, like I said, very deeply fulfilling. And then we've got the King and the Queen of Cups sitting next to the Knight of Swords. Now, interestingly, this is the Sword Prince upside down, reversed. It's not moving. It's not moving. But this is the Knight of Swords upright. So the Queen of Cups is sitting with this Sword Prince upside down. So this is the issue. She's dealing very much with it. She's going deep within. It's a journey of going deep within, looking at what you need emotionally to fulfill you. But once you go through this process, it's very much, it comes out. It's very external. And here we have the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords, and he has now risen. These emotions, this sense of purpose has now risen, solidified. It's become strong, and he now can put that Knight of Swords into action, whereas previously it was like this, and it was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not making any fast changes. I'm not moving. So things can move quite quickly. And so there's this huge blockage just gets cleared. And what they're showing me, it's like a dam wall just falling down, and like the floodgates open. And it's just like, oh my goodness, this huge expulsion of energy and emotions that were trapped, and flow of life was trapped is coming out. So the way is clear. So this can feel overwhelming emotionally, except that you're with the King of Cups here. And so he finds the higher ground, and very much could be related to a Scorpio or Pisces energy as well, coming through as a supporting energy. But your emotional body is going to feel so wonderful and feel healed. And it's this sense of being able to move forward, but not just as a trickle, as a rush. It's like this huge momentum suddenly coming through. And so we have this beautiful Ace of Cups coming in for you, Sagittarius, which is around birth, rebirth, healing. Things are starting to flow, overflow for you. There's the beautiful piece of the dove, very divinely guided here. This is a gift that's come through for you. So it's really, really beautiful energy. I think, you know, where you were once stuck and there's this trickle, things are very shallow, you can barely connect into that greater source energy, suddenly, bang, it all comes through. So I'm going to pull actually another affirmation card for you. I just feel like I want to pull another one. What do we have? My work is deeply fulfilling. That's what it says. So yeah, I do feel like this is very much, you know, for some of you related to what it is that you do, whether that's your work, whatever it is, however you relate to that. So it says, each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my highest instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. So that's really beautiful, Saggy. It's very, very beautiful energy coming through for you. It's exciting. Like, it is challenging. It's big because it's overcoming something so huge. But once it gets released, it's just like, oh my gosh. So let's see what animal spirit medicine or energy is around for you. What is Sagittarius working with? What does Sagittarius need to know at this moment in time? What can we get for you, Sagittarius? We have zebra, and it is actually around this way because the whole deck was upside down. So zebra, which is a beautiful fire energy, and it's actually, for me, this is Leo meets Aquarius, which is interesting because we've just come off a Leo. Well, on the 28th, there is the Leo full moon of January, and then we're Leo full moon in Aquarius season. So this is very much the energy. You're just like taking your sister sign energy and working with it, working within that Aquarian energy again coming up. So you're just like on fire here. You're just making the most of this energy, the best of this energy that's coming in here. And this Zebra card is all about your unique gifts and abilities coming out. And so this block is related to squashing that or not giving it permission to come out and express yourself, something very unique and about yourself. And so it's kind of looking at areas. I think it will become very, very obvious. And that's because in the near future, this energy will it'll be frustrating, feeling stuck, but it's a gift because it's showing you exactly where it is that these gifts lie, exactly where it is that you need to be freed. And so this Zebra energy is so beautiful. It's also very strong with the third eye. Tapping into that third eye Aquarian energy, you could be getting a lot of creative downloads at this moment in time as well coming through. And just this sense of there's a part of you that had been locked away, squashed, restricted, is now free. So it's absolutely beautiful. And I do feel like you will be doing something. This is not just an internal process anymore. This is a matter of putting it out there into the world as well. So it's really, really powerful stuff. So let's pull a fairy card. What other intuitive energy do you need to hear, Sagittarius? What intuitive message do the fairies have for you? We have 3 cards. We have the Maiden, we have the Dark Lady, and we have Master Maker. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a graduation ceremony here. Absolutely. And it's saying talking about the cycles of life and how far you've gone from the child, the very beginning, the start of the cycle, the Dark Lady, stepping into maturity, finding out who you are. It's almost like the energetic equivalent of an adult. And then the Master Maker, you've reached a point of mastery now. You're now the graduate. You're now the higher being. So it's very much showing you how much you've evolved and the processes that you've gone through, and to really appreciate that and to really acknowledge that and to really validate that and to really see that within yourself. They really want you to see that. So, and I feel it very much in my heart here, in my heart chakra. So, and again, that's related to that beautiful energy of the cups that's coming through. It's something that was frozen, that was something in your heart, something you loved that you wanted to bring out. And it's now birthing. There's now an opportunity for it to birth into the world. So very beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy. So I'm going to finish off this part of the reading with a charm. Let's see, what does Sagittarius need to know? We have the beautiful butterfly. We have, actually a moth as well. What I'm actually getting with this is the moth. So this is interesting because it's the death card meets the star card, because moths and butterflies are all about the transition. It's about transformation, about learning to fly, but the moth is attracted to the light. So it's a very high vibrational transformation that's coming through here, a big change. So it's actually really amazing. It's again saying that you've reached this higher level energetically on a higher frequency now, and you're learning to work with and be free within this new energy. It's this beautiful Aquarian energy that's coming through. And it's bringing a lot of new inspiration, ideas. Sorry, the cicadas have just come up really loudly for a moment, Sagittarius. And it's saying if you are feeling like moments of darkness where you're feeling stuck, because that will come up with this, and the death card, with this card in particular coming through, it's sweeping this energy of change. Head for the light, those higher frequencies, those places where you can feel at peace. However you experience them, can be through prayer, meditation, just sitting somewhere quietly, just having a bath, however it works for you. It's really going to help you find some peace. So this is very much fire meets water, and finding that wonderful symbiosis, that balance that means that it all works perfectly together. So it's beautiful energy, Sagittarius. I really feel like something huge is being unblocked here. And suddenly, the floodgates open and it's this amazing potential is unlocked and unleashed. So open yourself up to that. That's really beautiful and exciting. And this is going to feel like something that you've been waiting a lifetime for. So it's beautiful, beautiful energy. So I'm going to take this over to the deep read now. We'll look at the future beyond. We'll get more information. What else do you need to know around this? There's more timelines, more energies, more information that we need to find out about. So I'm going to take that over to the deep read. The link is in the description box below. Just click on that. It will take you over to Vimeo. I also usually pin it in the comments as well. So I'd love it if you come over because it's always a really interesting journey and you find out so much more. But if this is where we're leaving each other, I hope this helped, Sagittarius. I hope it really made sense and resonated. If you did really enjoy this, I do really appreciate your likes, subscribes, comments, and shares if you think this could help somebody. And please take care. It's exciting. This is an exciting time. But just look after yourself within this period because it's deep, it's big. So get back to the basics. Make sure there's a lot of self-care there because you don't want to get swept up in the tide too much with it. You want to be able to go with it and feel that energy. So it's beautiful. Okay, bye.